Global Positioning System, also known as GPS, is a U.S.-owned network of between 24 and 32 orbiting solar-powered satellites that provide precise details of their position in space back to Earth. GPS works in all weather conditions, anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day. Ever since the Phoenicians discovered they could figure out their location on the Mediterranean by plotting angles for 2 or 3 light sources from piers erected along the coast, man has been using navigation to travel his world. Around 1040 AD, the Chinese military began to use the compass as a tool for navigation. In the 18th century, the marine chronometer was invented, making accurate timekeeping possible. Sir Isaac Newton invented the principle of the doubly reflecting navigation instrument, which led to others inventing the octant. The octant was the precursor to the sextant. For nearly 2 centuries, the sextant and compass were the primary modes of navigation. When the Russians launched Sputnik in 1957, 2 American physicists from Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory started monitoring transmissions for the satellite. By using the Doppler effect, they found they could pinpoint the location of the Sputnik in its orbit. The Global Positioning System was developed in 1973 by the Department of Defense, integrating ideas from previous satellite navigation systems. The 3 key components to a global positioning system, GPS, are space, ground, and user. The space and ground components are run by a military department called the United States Space Command. The space segment consists of satellites that orbit above the Earth. There are 24 of the satellites, and they travel at 8,640 miles per hour. In other words, they can circle the planet twice in 24 hours. The GPS ground segments are radar stations that monitor the satellites for accuracy. The Master Control Station, located in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and is composed of the USAF, the United States Army, and the United States Navy, which monitors the satellite's position in time and sends signals to make an error corrections. The user segments consist of military and commercial GPS receivers, as well as any general, civilian, user. The user, for example, could simply be someone trying to navigate to somewhere they've always wanted to go but couldn't find on their own. So how exactly can a GPS receiver tell you exactly where you are at any given point in time? Let me simplify it. GPS technology is based on a simple application of a physics equation, distance equals time multiplied by velocity. Now let's apply this formula to, I am lost, where am I? At 12:00 and 35 seconds you hear a bell from a nearby town. At 12:01, you hear the cannon from a nearby military base. Finally, at 12:01 and 15 seconds you hear the warning siren. You know all 3 go off at exactly noon every day. Since the speed of sound travels at 340.29 meters per second and it took 35 seconds to hear the bell, you know you are 11,910 meters from the bell, 20,417.4 meters from the military base, and 25,521.75 meters from the siren. You take out your map and you draw 3 circles. One centered on the bell tower on campus with a radius of 7.4 miles, another circle centered on the cannon with a radius of 12.69 miles, and the third circle centered on the siren with a radius of 15.86 miles. All 3 circles will intersect at one point on the map, and that is your present location. This example is a very simple demonstration of the basic principle of how GPS works to find your location. Although originally designed for military and intelligence applications, the free, open, and dependable nature of GPS has led to the development of hundreds of applications affecting every aspect of modern life. GPS technology is now in everything from cell phones and wristwatches to bulldozers, shipping containers, farming and ATMs. The most obvious application for GPS is navigation in vehicles, aircraft and ships. Since satellite transmission power is low, certain geographical conditions may cause problems with a GPS receiver's ability to record location data. Terrain signals can become degraded and the receiver system may not provide location information if the view of the sky is severely limited. This situation can occur in deep canyons, or under dense vegetation. Urban canyons, large or tall buildings grouped closely together can cause large multipath and fading errors that may affect the accuracy. Weather signal strength can become degraded by moisture such as rainfall, fog or snowfall. Because of these factors, it is difficult to ensure complete or thorough GPS coverage at all times. However, with the ongoing advancements in technology, improvements are likely. Some examples of the future of GPS may include replacing satellites with Earth-based transmission equipment, or you might even find units on the shopping cart at your local grocery store to navigate you to the items you wish to purchase.